Okay, so I've just finished the retreat. That was different. Having to be absent of stuff that normally you have for 2 hours, which seems like a little bit of time, which it actually is in the scheme of things. But when you're not used to it, it seems longer. So I was at the library in the quiet reading room, and I decided to take my Bible and my journal and my notepad. My Bible, when I read it, I have a notepad that's just for it. I write down thoughts, definitions, so forth. I figured this is what I would spend most of my time on, but I didn't. I actually didn't read any of the Bible because I started journaling first, and I journaled for 2 hours, just overlooking what I've done in probably about the last 6 to 7 months. And I also went back through the journal, which I do not write in often, um, to read parts of it. Actually, I read all of it that was in that particular journal. It included my first missionary trip that I took to Africa, which reminded me of things that I felt, things that I did, and things that I didn't ever want to forget. I did forget some of these things, but because of other things I've done, which would have been other missionary trips, I remembered them. They brought back to me what my feelings were and what my passions were. And then on this journey through this retreat, I pretty much wrote about what I've done since then in quitting my job and figuring out that I need to be present for people and to be willing to not only be present, but be willing to do for them instead of me as much, or all of it. I've started school, of course, as you know. This is one of my last projects for this class. And just in the 8 weeks that I've done this, I've grown, and I've realized that, the more that I want, the more that I need, and the more that I can be for others, not myself. Being for myself isn't the way. Sure, a little bit, but not most of it. I need to go forward. The last page I wrote in my journal, I wrote down that I usually don't write in the journals that much because it makes me think too much. For the most part, I don't like to think. It's not a favorite thing of mine. But to grow, I need to think. I need to think about myself, others, and my faith. Those are the only things that I can take a forward step forward step and, be present in life, to be maybe eventually be a little bit of the excellence that we've been studying. I've found myself to be lackadaisical and other things. But this new passion of wanting to be there for the kids, the church, and the mission is making me realize I'm the one that's got to work harder. I'm the one that's got to be better. And not only for me, but others. So I just felt this retreat, as much as I was disliking it, really did a lot of good for me. I don't like to be alone with my thoughts. It's a hard thing for me. I applaud Josh for putting this in his class. It's a mind opener, and tells you what your thoughts are in your heart. I appreciate and thank you for this activity that we've just done. Alright. And I did it from about 3:25 to about a little after 5:30, probably about 5:35 or so, on December the 10th. Alright. And I will bid you goodbye. Have a blessed day. Thank you.